3 is now possible. Hooksy starts well. Okay, that's not a good sign for Grayhound at all. If Hooksy can walk in and take the head off of Liaz and then Vexite, G2 straight into the A bomb site, and it is without much of a flourish from Grayhound thus far in the pistol round. Hunter's on a good angle here to watch that creep from Sicko as well. Nice quick raw adjustment with the dualies. We'll get 1 and then 2. Sicko starting to activate, and that will get the Grayhound fans excited. They've got no time to slow down though. They really have to move into this site quite quickly. Alistair unable to hit the headshot, and now it's on to Inns, the captain of the team. Swaps out for the dualies with 18 bullets remaining, but his time is up. It has dwindled away. There's no winning this pistol round anymore for Inns. And G2 Sicko to try to actually take the committed fight. Inns in the meanwhile has dispatched off Hunter. Some decent damage being done, but not quite enough. Vexite actually chimes in with the pistol. Alistair is the only one really that can make much of a difference down on B now, and unfortunately he's only got a USP, so he needs his assistance to come through. Gets the headshot onto Munisi. Trade's not there from Liaz yet. The nade won't quite catch Munisi enough. 7 HP, but Inns is certainly putting in work from heaven. This round's been a bit all over the place, but Grayhound are kind of thriving in that chaos. Liaz just can't get Hooksy though. And it will fall onto Inns once again, as it so always does for Grayhound.
No kit. It's got to pick up the pace. Both of these players very, very low though. It's quite doable. Oh, kit picked up there on the stairs. That's big.
Yeah, but Hooksy on a cheeky angle here. Can't quite land his shots. He did enough to put Inns down to 8 HP. Bomb's not planted for Munisi right there. Oh, the flick from Inns. And
try to stop them crossing the secret. And a she-nade Inns.
All right.
His util usage is something we've highlighted in the past, and that's exactly why Alistair getting another pick over on ramp side. Grayhound need to close this round and close it cleanly. Let's not lose extra guns here.
Yeah, that's right. It's moments like that that make you realize that Inns is just on a bit of a different level to a lot of ANZ players. In fact, almost every ANZ player, he seems to have a bit more of a cerebral understanding for the game, a sense of timing, an intuition maybe, that a lot of other players don't have or have not developed yet. And there's no doubt in my mind that currently he's the best player within ANZ.
Hooksy, realistically, only looking for damage here. As many guns as he can take away from Grayhound is good for the cause.
Well, he's made a lot of noise and given away his position, so that is...
And this time it's towards Ramper, and 2 players already here for Grayhound. Alistair opens things up. Sicko only 1-for-1-ing, but repeat from Alistair is good for a second.
Bit more like it. Bit more like it. Need to see a little bit of that style and flair from Alistair. He knows there's someone close, and here we are. Alistair has arrived, a 3K in the round. Nicely done from him, and to be fair, well done from Sicko as well. Needed to get that 1 frag to keep him in check. But here's where Nico can look to activate. We talked about that firepower, and if he somehow 1v4s Grayhound, well, again, Liaz needs to get himself a kill here. Can't get it done. And that leaves Vexite alone. He's hiding inside of that smoke. Will be cleared by Hunter, you'd think eventually. Nade's going to go through. Vexite, shot in the back of the head. No success for Grayhound in this round. G2 are just too methodical.
Alistair seeing if he can pick one from heaven and maybe make this retake a prospect, but unfortunately copying a lot of damage to the nade. Will molly JKS out of position, but maybe not what he bargained for there.
So back to square one for Grayhound. Just when they're on the precipice of being able to come back into the half, G2 swat them aside like a fly. Speaking of which, there's a lot of those going around in Australia at the moment.
Yeah, it's fly season. Sicko backside of warehouse. Trying to hold on to the gun, and Monacy spotted him out, which will allow Hunter to peek out. No.
Down to B. Player on the ramp. Sicko in all sorts of trouble. Monacy has the molly that will pretty much end his life. 1 tick's going to be more than enough, and JKS gets the job done in the end. Decent trade from Inns, but G2 have brought it back to an even number scenario from the advantage that Grayhound had earlier on. Liaz gets his timing right onto Hunter, and now it's down 1-on-1. Inns, can he do it again for Grayhound? 10 and 6 He's trying to pull them, kicking and screaming through this half, but he can't do it in the final round. It is
Towards Annex.
nice start for Alistair, but then again, even better on the trades from G2. A 3 for 2 thus far. Vexite struggles to hit the shots onto JKS that he needs, and that again is going to leave INS in a clutch scenario. How many times he's been tasked with that so far today, I don't know, but I'm sure he's not so happy with the proceedings. Not even going to be given a freebie. There are players watching Heaven. Gets a good kill onto JKS to put it into 2-on-1, and there's time to play with here as well. That said, oh, never mind, INS has done it again. Uh-oh, well.
He's legged him through the vent.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is it, this is it. This is Grayhound in a nutshell.
Bombs dropped in heart.
It always seems to go like this. They build up that hope, they build up that confidence, and then a round like this happens.
Just when I was sold, Jordan. Every time.
I know.
They got my money, and then they pissed off.
They did.
They ran off with it.
That said, they've built themselves enough rope to still have a chance of keeping the map alive should this round go by the wayside, which Diaz is going to try and ensure will not be the case. Now, that's a tough ask for sure. 1 on 4. He's got 1 out of the 4. Just doesn't have any position that really feels comfortable to play from. Time is also now running down. He's hoping for the mistake to come through from the CT side. He's not going to get it. 3-man swing in the end for G2.
Read whether anyone's going down there, but now they want to beef JKS.
No,
but
like
it was
this.
a mistake. 3K for him.
That's the most painful way for it to happen at the hands of JKS. INS, though. Ooh, INS. Can he do it again?
Huff in the copium, mate.
Get it in me. Come on, INS. Here we go. It's on, Pilsky. Don't you worry about it. He's got 1. Only needs 2 more.
Oh,
he knows.
He hears the footsteps.
He's going to get that timing as well.
No way.
Okay, it is so doable now. This would be INS literally carrying Grayhound through this map. But does he expect Hunter to have come up the vent? I think he might. Is it a fake plant? Yes, it is. He thinks it might be Hut. That might be the wrong choice, though. It's happening. All wrong for Grayhound. So close, but yet so far. And it is G2 that will knock Grayhound down into the lower bracket. Is it too late to get MR15 back?